Responding to the news that at least 48 Conservative MPs had submitted those letters of no confidence, which is why this vote is taking place this evening. It'll start in less than 15 minutes. The voting will go on for 2 hours. Let's have a look at the Houses of Parliament from across the River Thames, because there we have a good view of all the great windows of the committee rooms which stretch right along the Palace of Westminster, this glorious building, and there we have the lights on in Committee Room 14. This is the room where the Conservative Backbench Committee, it's known as the 1922 Committee, is meeting right now. Hundreds of Conservative MPs, more than 300 of them, packed into that room to listen to the Prime Minister address them before this vote takes place. And as we've already heard, the Prime Minister has hinted, or at least said more than a hint maybe, that she will not be around to lead this party, the Conservative Party, into the next election. The wording we need to clarify, but that is the kind of suggestion that has been made. And of course we were talking to Vicky Young, our chief political correspondent, about this a short while ago. And Vicky, can we just shed a little more light now on what the Prime Minister's been saying?
Yeah, that's right. That meeting has been going on for, as you say, over 40 minutes, and committee room as ever. Let's speak to someone who was in the room and can give us the answer, hopefully, to some of those questions. The Solicitor General Robert Buckland, who is with me now. Bob's dripping out of that meeting. Theresa May trying to give a sense of her future, her personal future, saying that she will lead the party into the next general election in 2022.
That's right. It's not her intention to lead the party in the 20 election. Quite rightly, she's focusing upon the here and now and the need for Brexit to be delivered. A simple point, and I will paraphrase it: why drop the pilot when the ship is coming into port? She needs to have the time and space to get on with the job that she's been doing so diligently for the past few years. That was her message. There was also a wider message about Conservative values and what brings us together as a party. Whilst the European issue has frankly been a divisive issue in the Conservative Party, on the range of other domestic and social issues, we are one united party. And I think it was a very powerful message.
Did she give any indication of how she intends to deliver on that Brexit, and in fact what kind of Brexit she's going to deliver, given the problems that you know you have on your own side about the lack of support for her deal as it stands?
Well, she talked about the work that she's been doing since Monday, her visits to other European capitals and her ongoing work with the EU and the other member states to try and deliver something which she talked about as having legal force to improve upon the backstop in particular. And I think that was an important message that was noted, I'm sure, by colleagues. It's a simple message. She's doing